talk about what happened with you this weekend and kind of the honor that you earned at your gymnastics competition.
So this weekend I had a regional gymnastics meet, which is 7 states and combined at a meet, and you have to qualify at your state meet to make it to regionals, which is a big deal. And I ended up winning first place all around, first place on floor, and first place on bars, which is a big feat.
And then talk about what that feeling was like when you found out you were winners in all of those different events.
It just felt so unreal. It's just crazy because I've been working the entire season to get that goal, and I did it.
And then how much do you enjoy doing gymnastics? What are your favorite parts of it?
My favorite parts is just when you work so hard and then it pays off, and the bad days are probably what I like the most because then those just show you can do anything.
Yeah, and then talk about gymnastics and just the sport in general, how difficult it might be, kind of how long you've been doing it, all sorts of stuff.
I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and I train 12 hours a week, so you have to spend a lot of hours in the gym, and your body is all sore, and your hands rip up on the bars, but it all really pays off.
Yeah, and then talk about kind of how this year gymnastics for you has been different than maybe those in the past.
It's been different because it's a harder level, so the scoring's been really difficult and it's harder skills, so you have to really work to get those mastered and stuff. So.
And then what has kind of been some challenges you faced along the way with your gymnastics?
I faced mental blocks, you just think to yourself that you can't do it when really you can. So last year I had a mental block of tumbling, but I overcame that and I was able to win floor this year. So.
And then what are your hopes with gymnastics and your career with that?
I hope to make it to college gymnastics, so I just have a few more levels to complete before I'd be ready for that.
Yeah, and then who would you say are some of your gymnastics role models?
I would say Lori Hernandez is a big one. Also, a lot of the college gymnasts right now, like Marzetta, she's at UCLA, she's a big impact too.
Yeah, and then talk about kind of what all went into your wins this weekend, kind of what all helped you get there.
Well, I would say the meets coming up to this, they really helped me prepare. Also, all the routines we do in practice, those really helped me prepare for it.
And then talk about your coaches, your training facility, kind of all of that, and what you enjoy most about that.
I enjoy most of the aspect of it all. It's very fun, but yet very hardworking. My coaches have us do a lot of routines which do prepare us for the meets, even though sometimes it's not so fun to do all of them, but it really helps. And we have a big gym that we just opened last year. It's Black Hawk Gymnastics. It's a really great facility, has so much equipment, and it really helps you train.
Yeah, and then as you kind of look back on the accomplishment and kind of, I know your parents were supporting you at this tournament too, so kind of talk about their support and also just what it was like to, have all your medals and all of that.
Yes, they support me so much. They made it to every meet, and when I went up for first place all around, they sounded like half the crowd there hooting and hollering so loud.
And then gymnastics, kind of, it's a different sport. Obviously, it's not, something where you just go out on the court and shoot hoops, but kind of talk about the difference of the sport. I mean, you see all the Olympic gymnasts on TV in the summer and all of that stuff. So kind of talk about the sport of gymnastics just as a whole.
It's just something very different, and not everybody can do, which makes it so special. And you really have to be dedicated to continue on with it and really love the sport.